Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting's order by starting off with the salute to the flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor D'Amato,
Here.
Councilman Catalano,
Here.
Councilman Del Ripa,
Here.
Councilman Graziano,
Here.
Councilwoman Hudson, here, Councilwoman Schubert, here, Councilman Yazdi,
Here. And also we have our Municipal Clerk, Brianna Smith, Business Administrator, Michael Sondermeyer, and Borough Attorney, Fred Samaro. This meeting is called pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Herald News on January 12, 2024. Copies were provided to the local news media and posted continuously in the municipal building. A copy of this notice is available to the public and is on file in the office of the municipal clerk. As per state fire code, I am required to acknowledge that there are two emergency exits in this council chambers, the main entrance which you enter through, and a secondary exit to the left of where I am seated. If there is an emergency, walk orderly to the exits, exit through the door, down the stairs, and out the building. If there are any questions, please raise your hand. All right, seeing none, we do have one non-agenda item tonight. We are hiring a part-time animal shelter person, Angeline Martinez. And we do have one presentation tonight, which we will start with. Tonight, we are recognizing Allison Mack for his years of service on the search and rescue team and for his years of service as a team leader. Al has put in 20 years. We were on it from the inception of search and rescue to the end. And for anybody that dedicates and volunteers for 20 years at anything is a real community person. We really appreciate your time and the time away from your family, but in reality, you have to leave your family home. Sometimes that's good. So what we're going to do is ask Al to come up. Mike Hudson is our OEM coordinator, and of course, you know, Chief Greenwood. These guys work closely with Al. When we have issues going on, or we get called out, these guys are notified, and then now the leader, when you're team goes to wherever it's needed, not only in Bloomingdale. Right? Our team goes to West Baltimore sometimes to help the county people out. Right? So it's a pretty active organization. Tonight we want to recognize that in recognition of 20 years of dedicated service as a member of the Bloomingdale Search and Rescue Team. And for spending 6 of those years as team coordinator, our borough and the citizens are proud of those who volunteer their time and are committed to the safety of our community. Thank you for your continuous positive impact on Bloomingdale. This is on behalf of the 2024 Summer and Body, I, Mayor John D'Amato, recognize and thank you for your commitment to continued safety for our families and residents in the borough of Bloomingdale. Now, thank you for your leadership. You know that I was not leaving the team. He's going to be an active member of the team. For even 6 years of taking the lead, 6 years in driving the team, it's a tremendous thing. And it's sometimes a lot of pressure to be responsible for those who go into the business and everything can see it. So this one was really So, again, thank you. We appreciate it. You want to take a
Good getting, John. Good getting. Dive under that.
Horizontal, like, yeah.
Thanks, Al.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
No, yeah.
Okay. All right, next on our agenda, we're going to open up early public comment. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up, please come up. Good night now.
Thank you.
Seeing no one, a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, reported committees?
Mayor, for the Tri-Borough First Aid Squad, the numbers for June, they had 157 calls. Year-to-date is 868. The county paid, they took 26 calls. Tri-Borough recovered 118 calls, missed 3. Calls to Butler were 48, and calls to Bloomingdale 62, calls to Kinnelon 38, and they had 9 mutual aid calls, and they recovered 91% of the calls. About 50 people attended their psychic night they had on June 28th on a Friday. Their next event in September, they're going to be holding an an EMS class to try to get some new members. The class will be on Monday and Wednesday nights from 7 to 10 p.m. starting September 18th, and it's going to cost $100. And they could go on the Tri-Borough page if they need any more information. For the senior center, as every Wednesday, which is tomorrow, they have their walking club 9 a.m. And as always, all their information is on the Bloomingdale website page, where you would go onto the Bloomingdale page and hit the directory, and way on the bottom it says Senior Center, where you could see where Brianna posts the monthly schedule. And you could always stop by the Senior Center between 9 and 1 to pick up the monthly calendar, where you could, they have morning nutrition, breakfast and lunch, and there's, they do ask for a donation of $1.25, and there's this, the calendar is online, and if anyone is 65 years or older in town and would like to register for the Easy Pass, a senior citizen discount, that's recommended. And also they have other special events coming up. For BBYC, there's a meeting this evening as well. They have their summer workouts have already begun. Uniform fittings are almost 100% done. They did get new jerseys for the team. They're really beautiful. There are other events coming up for fundraising. Of course, their calendar raffle that the kids are gonna, as soon as their first practice starts, they get them. They also have their tag day is scheduled for Labor Day weekend, and they do have something else scheduled in October. There's a that passed, that was June. Their September, they have Wendy's. August 21st is a Dash Dine to Donate. The Retro Froyo has a Dine to Donate also, which is August 14th and August 25th. The flyers are they'll post the flyers to the website. People could still go online and register and all that, but for the most part, practice will start August. Let's see. It always starts that first Monday in August. Oh, and the pep rally is September 5th, and Pink Gap Day is October 26th. Next is for the library. They have their big Bloomingdale Foundation, the Literacy Foundation. There's a paint and the next big fundraiser is November 3rd. It's a paint and sip, which will be at the location they didn't post it yet. They also have their true crimes for their book clubs. They have a bunch of murder book crimes coming up. Stephen King started July 1st. The adults, they also have their crafts at the Senior Center, July 17. They're doing a picture frame, August 21st. They're doing clay crafting, and there's a to be determined date for diamond art. As always, the Bloomingdale Library has a huge resources of calendar dates for family story times, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 10 a.m. baby story time, ages birth to 24 months on Mondays. There's so many resources online. Also, there's a lot of, the last meeting they were saying how certain books, they go really fast, but if you register in this library and possibly register at like another library, you might be able to, through Hoopla and the other online apps, you could probably get the book on loan through their system that they have. And of course, any people that need to get their citizenship, there's a pronunciator free online program for language learning, and to get your citizenship, the library will help you with all those resources. And lastly, I just want to say, the fireworks was a success. It was a little early because of the fact but we beat the rain. And Dawn does awesome, telling everybody where to go, what to do. And that was fun. But and the next events are in September. We have the candlelight event, the fire.
Yeah, 5K. The first aid squad, they're at 868 responses this time of year. Is that the norm? They over, they under, or I don't know if we would even know that.
I will, because when Gail passed away, she was a very big resource when it came to the numbers, but I could get that information as far as like a spreadsheet, because normally when I ask, they just give me June's numbers, and I always remind them to give me them. So I'm sure they have some kind of spreadsheet to find last year how they're doing.
Just curious, that's all.
It definitely looks like it's more.
Okay. All right.
Nothing at this time, Mayor.
Dawn?
Yeah, just a couple things. I just wanted to tack on one thing about the seniors from Evie is we got a question through social media asking about ages for the senior center. Great question. So Pat Yancey had emailed me back, and they are not particular with ages. So she said, and this person was specifically asking about the walking club, but in general, she said they have people from their 50s all the way up to their 90s. And she said, everyone is welcome at the senior center. So good information. As Evie said, we do have the 9/11 candlelight walk. That is 7 o'clock at Sloan Park on September 11th. John and John, if you guys can talk about Celebration Day and the 5K, because I know that that's, the registration is already started for that, correct? So I do want to talk about, really quickly, our heat wave that we have going on. The borough is open for anyone that needs a cooling center at any time. You just need to stop down at the police station. If typically right now, this is, the council chambers is where everyone's going to be going. But if we have court or something else going on, then the police department will be assisting Mike Sondermeyer with helping people with somewhere to go for a cooling center. I also really stress everyone, please check on your neighbors. I'm a good example of losing air conditioning today at my office. And when somebody loses their air conditioning in this kind of heat, it really could be detrimental, especially to the very young and the very old. So please check on your neighbors. A couple other things. If you have not done so, I'm going to say, as I do every single meeting, please sign up for RAVE, our Reverse 911. There is also Recycle Coach. That is an app on your phone that reminds you recycling and garbage pickup. Another thing that I think we mentioned at the last meeting was on our website, on the home page, there's a button called Service Requests. You can click on the Service Request button, and there's a little drop-down box that asks you what type of service request. It's appliance pickup, Oprah requests, police department, street of the week, property maintenance, there's a number of things there. So you can just fill out the form, hit the send button, and the staff here gets it, and they pass it on to the appropriate people. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Board of Health, there's really not much. Well, there's a lot going on, but nothing to really discuss. That's it.
Celebration Day, since you mentioned it.
Yeah.
So it's coming up on the 21st of September. So we are always willing to take on any new vendors or anyone that's willing to be part of it. So you can have them reach out to myself. Otherwise, we have at least 70, I think, vendors and food vendors signed up at this point. We have a band book. They'll be playing for about 3 hours. We obviously have the 5K that's going to kick us off with the ceremony that will occur at the field. And we should be finalizing the planning on that in September, so kind of knowing where everyone's going to be, and we'll share that plan with the right folks as we get closer to it. Other thing to mention, the Economic Development Commission is working on a borough-wide scavenger hunt, which is kind of an interesting idea. I know some other surrounding towns have done them in the past. Still in the planning stages. They're hoping to try to get something together by October, so like later October more so. But still, again, planning that out and trying to see how that's going to work. So more details to come on that.
Okay. And just to tie on that, the 5K, like I said, registration is open. We have quite a few people already signed up. There is a group coming from West Milford who signed up for the Angels of Carroll, who is a fire department, Apshua Fire Department auxiliary member who recently passed away from pancreatic cancer. So, like I
She was
said,
on the first aid squad, as well as the auxiliary. The auxiliary, I believe, was over 25 years.
yeah. So, it's an amazing event. We've raised over $116,000 since we started back in 2013, which is an amazing thing, and it's still going strong, so we'll keep doing it as long as it does. But we do help people out, and we do make a generous donation to the Les Garda Foundation, and we get a big thank you from them, and they're doing outstanding work. And Carol was diagnosed how long ago?
She was actually diagnosed before the pandemic actually started. So she had pancreatic cancer diagnosed for a number of years. She went and did some, she did not originally start off with chemo. They started her off on some other types of treatment, and then chemo was down the line.
Which I think that is amazing, because normally it's bad.
And John, can you tell everybody what the website is for your 5K?
It's firefighter Bob Kosker 5K, run, walk. If you're going to sign up, it's / run sign up. But if you type in firefighter Bob Kosker on the internet, it just pops up and you click on it and go right to the sign up page. Or if you can't make it and want to make a donation, or if anybody you know wants to make a donation or sponsor, you can do everything pretty through the website, or email me, that's on the website. My personal email is there. So it's a great event.
I'll be running.
Yeah, you usually sign up first. So, okay, anybody down here?
Just to kind of continue on concerts or bands, because they were mentioned in Bloomingdale Celebration Day, but tomorrow in Sloan Park, we have the Bloomingdale Concert Band at 7 p.m. from the Rec Department. We'll be playing. That was a postponed concert, I believe, rescheduled. So they'll be there if you want some entertainment for the evening. Hopefully the weather is cooler than it has been for everybody. And then an update from the planning board. We had a special meeting last week where Beth McManus presented the redevelopment plan and went over it section by section in detail with us for questioning. We have our formal meeting next week.
Next meeting, August
Yeah,
20th.
on the 24th, yeah, so.
For us, it's the 20th, when public can actually come and ask questions to us.
Yeah, so, and I think the intention is to come up with some recommendations based upon the discussions, and we'll get all those back to you guys. If you have questions about what they are, I've been working hand in hand with them on it, so.
Okay. Mike?
There's two things, as you can see, the new trailer, the police trailer is in. We're working with Butler Electric to get us some power to it, and once that's done, we'll move the lockers in and move the traffic department in. Today, I had another resignation from the DPW, gave us 2-week notice, so we finished up our interviews from last time we talked for the gentleman that left tomorrow. So what we'll end up doing is picking up either 2 full-timers, or I might look at going 3 part-timers to try them out for the next 4 or 5 months here, and then make a decision, see who works out, who doesn't work out.
Okay.
Financially, it's better for us that way.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it, man.
Okay, great.
Mayor, just on, under new business, letter B, authorizing a change order, we're going to remove that and the final reading for the bond ordinance 16-2024, amending a bond ordinance because they tie together. So once that information is all set, it'll likely be on the next meeting. So
Okay,
we're
so
removing it from the agenda tonight.
So we're pending items number B.
Pending items B, which is indexed as bond ordinance number 16-2024. And then under new business B, this resolution isn't numbered yet as it's just a draft. We're not ready for the council to take action on that change order.
Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. Just so the public knows, normally, we would be putting the video of our meetings up online, and we haven't done it in a while, and the reason being is the audio is not being captured. So the video you can look at, but you're not going to hear anything. So we're trying to resolve that, and then we will go back to our normal, put it up online. So if anybody questions anybody, it's because we're having a huge audio problem. Rich can speak to us.
Yeah, if I could add to that, I think what I'm going to be doing in the short term is, since the recording that Bree makes on her PC seems to be clear, I'll be probably taking her sound and integrating it with my video and then putting it on. But that requires writing it to a CD and input. So it's a little more manual process than it's used to. So since I don't have a quick solution anymore,
Yeah, we've
I'm
tried.
probably just going to go to that.
Yeah, we've tried replacing the cord. We figured maybe that was just it and that's not working. It's still just as garbled. So we're trying to resolve that. So it's just taking us some time.
The good point is when I have the time, I can go back and fix the ones since,
Yeah.
you know, the PC has recordings from 2012 and not beyond, so.
Okay. All right. Okay. Resolution number 2024, 7.1 consent agenda. Do I have a motion to accept the consent agenda?
So moved. Second?
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Catalano,
Yes.
Della Ripa,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Yes.
Schubert, Yazdi,
Yes.
Okay. Okay, pending items. Second final reading and public hearing, bond ordinance number 15-2024, various capital improvements. Public notice statement, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this ordinance was posted in the municipal building, published in the Herald News, and copies were made available to the public so that a motion may be made that it be read by title.
Okay. Can I have a motion to read by title?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bond ordinance providing for various 2024 capital acquisitions and improvements by and in the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, appropriating $426,560 therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $405,382 bonds or notes of the borough to finance part of the cost thereof.
Okay. Can I have a motion to open up public hearing?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up? Seeing no one, a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any questions? Motion for adoption?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call.
Delariva,
Yes.
Graziano,
No.
Hudson,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Okay. Item 11, new business, adoption of resolution number 2024 7.11, payment of the bills. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Graziano,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Delariva,
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, thanks. Okay, that would be
would be number 12.
12. We do have one non-agenda item. It's hiring a part-time animal shelter person, which would be resolution number 2024 7.12. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Should do a roll call on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll call, please.
Hudson,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Delariva,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I have a motion to open up late public comment.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up? You good? Okay. Seeing no one, motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we do have a matter of attorney-client privilege in executive session. No action will be taken afterwards. Our next meeting is, two, excuse me. Yes, I'm reading off the paper, 2. We changed that, okay. Yeah, there'll be 2 matters of attorney-client privilege. Our next meeting is August 20th, 2024, regular meeting. We will be having a presentation for the redevelopment plan, so if any of the public would like to ask questions, they are more than welcome to come and address us and our planner. Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn? No, a motion to go in executive, excuse me.
So moved?
Second.
He's going to be here about 7:35, so I want to take a 5-minute.
Yeah, we'll take a 5-minute break and then we'll reconvene, but yes, we'll go into executive session. All right? Thank you.